Hi, I'm Jack Wong, certified and licensed trainer of Bankcode. I want to introduce you to the revolutionary strategy and program called Bank. Bank is designed to increase your sales up to 300%, and I'm going to teach you how to unlock the secrets, the science, and the system to supercharge your sales in less than 90 seconds. If you've never heard of Bank before, allow me to explain briefly what it is. Bank is personality-based, meaning that it is rooted in the principles of 4 personality types, with a very powerful twist, making it unlike any other program you have ever heard of. Bank is people-focused, because you do business with other people. Bank is profit-driven, because we want you to be more successful and more profitable than ever before. And what we are going to do is to teach you how to crack the personality code and take it to the bank. To explain what I mean when I say crack the code, I'm literally talking about cracking the code. And if you look at this little device right here, this is called the crypttext. A crypttext is a combination of 2 words. Cryptology, which is the science of locking up secret information, and codex, which is the written script or scroll locked inside the device containing the secret message. And this concept was made famous in the movie Da Vinci Code. And what was locked inside this device was the secret to the Holy Grail. And now that secret was written on a little tiny roll-up piece of paper or papyrus. The challenge is this little device was booby-trapped. Think of it like a ticking time bomb. The only way to access the information on the inside is to crack the code. But if you fail to crack the code correctly, what you crack open instead is the tiny little vial of vinegar, which will shatter open, dissolve the papyrus scroll on the inside, leaving you with nothing. You see, the analogy that I want to make to you and me in sales is I want you to imagine from this point onward that every single prospect you talk to, every lead that you generate, every client you sit down with has a little invisible crypttext. I want you to imagine of what was locked inside this device, and if you could successfully crack it open, it's a tiny little roll-up piece of paper. And I want you to imagine that what was written on top of this paper was exactly what to say to your customer to get a yes instead of a no. Wouldn't that be the Holy Grail? And this is the Holy Grail for all sales professionals, right? Your whole dreams, your goal, your bucket list is locked inside this device. If you could just only crack that code to figure out what to say to your customer, and yet how many times have you accidentally cracked open the vial of vinegar and watched yourself dissolve right in front of you, having that yes turn into a no? We have all had it happen to us. The question I have for you is, how often is that happening to you? And how much is that costing you? You see, based on the theory of personality science, which dates back 2,500 years to Hippocrates, the father of medicine, what he essentially proved is that the entire human race could be divided into 4 different groups. And based on that, he was able to diagnose those medical patients differently based on what he called the theory of the 4 temperaments. And when you fast forward to today's world, millions and millions of people have taken some form of personality-based assessment to figure out which one they are. And I was one of those people. And I remember the first time I took this personality assessment, I was fascinated by what I learned about myself. My fascination quickly turned into frustration when I realized that none of these programs ever make me more money. And none of these programs have ever helped me close more sales. And none of these programs have ever helped me to get a yes instead of a no. And I remember the feeling, what's the point of studying and taking all these personality assessments if they don't impact my bottom line? And that's when it occurred to me, wait a minute, where's the personality type assessment which can teach me not who I am, but who my customers is and how they buy? You see, my philosophy was, if in fact people are different, there's 4 different types of people, then I wonder if they make their buying decision differently. And that's why I had my aha moment. You see, the concept of personality types, Tony Robbins says, let your prospect determine your presentation. What this implies is, if there are 4 different types of people, how many presentations should you have? The answer is 4. But how many did most of you have? The answer is 1. This means that you're short dramatically. The opportunity cost here is, if you deliver the presentation in your dominant personality type, and let's say you are this one, then if you speak to your exact matching personality type, chances are you say the exact right thing. Consequently, if you deliver that presentation to the other 3 out of 4 categories, you are likely to get a no instead of a yes. And this could cost you tens of thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars per year. That's exactly what's happening to me. And what occurred to me is that the bank system was designed specifically for salespeople by salespeople to help you close more sales than ever before. You see the breakdown of the bank. The B stands for blueprint, and this is a person who is totally inside the box, and it requires a completely different presentation than the A, which stands for action. The action personality type is outside the box. If you deliver the same presentation exactly, one may say yes, the other might say no. The N stands for nurturing, and this is the person which I would classify as someone who would recycle the box. And finally, the K stands for knowledge, and this is the person that I would say engineered the box. You see, each of these 4 are so different one from another, and it would no longer make any sense to deliver the same exact presentation. What if you had a system that could crack the code of your customer and identify which one they are in less than 90 seconds and prepare you to deliver the right presentation 100% of the time? And this is exactly what bank system was designed to do. And that's why Les Brown gave Sherry Tree a huge endorsement. When Les Brown came across the bank program, he said, listen, bank is a game changer for every entrepreneur and sales professional. And this system will strengthen your confidence, expand your selling skills, and dramatically increase your income. As a matter of fact, I want to share with you the story of Sherry, the creator of the methodology. She was struggling in the sales process, being told that sales was a numbers game and that in order to get more yeses, she has to get more nos. And that just didn't make sense to her. Once she discovered the missing link, she was able to invent and experiment to see if she could modify her sales approach based on the personality type of her customers. And this absolutely worked. In her first year, she took her income from $72,000 to over $500,000, and within a 3-year period, over $1 million a year. Imagine if that could happen to you. A 695% increase in just a single year, and nearly a 1,400% increase within 3 years. And this put Sherry in her bank program on the world map. And today, bank is being trained in more than 40 countries. The company is expanding due to the introduction of this revolutionary methodology. If you are looking for a way to increase your sales up to 300%, then come and talk to me at the end, because I've got the secret, the science, and the system to supercharge your sales in less than 90 seconds. I'm going to teach you how to crack the personality code and take it to the bank.